Hi everybody, I'm Jakk Rylde, host of Jakk Rylde's BLS Corner, home of everything Zakk Wylde and BLS related. It's been a while since my last review video as I continue to recover from my penile reduction surgery, where the doctor really had his hands full if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm back now and that brings us to today's video, where I'm going to be talking about one of the unsung heroes of BLS, Dario Lorina. And we're going to be taking a look at the first album from his new side piece, Dark Chapel. So let's get going. You know, Dario's been with BLS since 2014, and Zakk introduces him at every show. I see Dario at all these meets and greets before the concert, where from time to time I try to pass on just a few of my guitar playing secrets, because at this point I feel like he's a real little brother to me. Dario's what you call a double threat in the entertainment industry, because although everybody knows he's an awesome guitar player, few know he's also a pretty damn good actor. I mean, Dario's been able to keep his acting career entirely secret so far, but you can't get anything past old Jakk Rylde. Nope, I'm on to him. I've been able to spot him in a few movies, because I know his face like I know my own. Here's Dario in Jesus of Nazareth. And then later, Dario reprised his role in Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ. Hold on now. My wife Aunt Barbara's motioning to me like something's wrong. Now she's texting me something. Let's see here. That's not him. Dario wasn't even born for Jesus of Nazareth, and he was just 13 when Passion of the Christ came out. I mean, are you sure? I mean, this is just embarrassing. You know, I didn't have my glasses on when I was watching those movies. Man, this is just embarrassing. Anyway, regardless, that brings us to taking a look at the first album from Dario's new side piece, Dark Chapel, coming up next. I had the CD and I've ordered the LP version of Dario's new album, Spirit in the Glass by Dark Chapel. And with the CD version, I know you get a mini poster and all the lyrics. So here are my initial thoughts on each of the 10 tracks. Afterglow. Nice fast riffs and a driving drum beat coupled with clear vocals brings a nice balance to this first track. Hollow Smile. Great, moderately paced riffs with mostly clean drum beats with an extended solo and just a great overall sound. We Are Remade. Another great riff-centric song with clean vocals and a lot of driving drums. Corpse Flower, great riff, a little slower and more melodic song that's a great change of pace from the first three, but still very much in the same vein. Glass Heart, another song that's a little slower than the first three and has the greatest diversity of sound of the 5 songs on side A. Dead Weight, Dario shows his piano chops on this slower, melancholy track, and I think it's destined to be a Dario Lorina Dark Chapel classic. Dark Waters features Dario on acoustic guitar, and it's a little slower track with no drums and a departure from the first 3 songs. Dare I say, it sounds pretty. All That Remains mark the album's return to a hard rock sound, has a great solo and well-placed harmonic squeals at the very end when the vocals come back in again. Gravestone Humanity has a nice groove to it and is great, somewhat more laid-back rock song like the last song on the album, Bullet in Our Chamber, which is essentially a nice, slower, chill rock love song with great little bluesy guitar solo parts to end the album with a great sound. Well, there you have it. Dario Lorina's first album from Dark Chapel, Spirit in the Glass. Almost as good as if good old Jakk Rylde had helped him write it myself. So go ahead and support Dario if you can and pick one up. But now as far as his acting career goes, man, I just can't wait to see Dario on the big screen again in John Wick 5. What's that, Aunt Barbara? You wasn't in that either? But I'll be a some bitch.